just getting home? I'm sorry I tried to stay up for you. But you were working so late. How are you feeling? I can imagine. Tired seems to be appropriate right now. Oh, God, your legs must be aching. Well, I would offer to massage them, but that would require sitting up and waking up, and I'm tired and selfish. Sorry, but up here. Head pats and scritches. How does that feel? Good? Yeah, I can muster enough energy for one hand to move. Oh, now I know you're tired because you didn't make the obvious joke there. Poor baby. Poor sweet thing. You've been working so hard. I do appreciate it. All that you do. Even though it sounds like I'm barely awake for it, because I am. But you are appreciated. And I miss you when you work such long hours. You know, until the part where I fall asleep. It's no problem. I'm gonna be awake before you anyway. I went to sleep a little early, actually. I missed you. Yeah, there's nothing to do. Nobody to game with. Nobody to talk to. Poor me. So I went to sleep until you got home. But now you need to sleep. Is your mind racing? Is it hard to relax? Because you feel like you're having trouble relaxing. Okay, you know what? Take a breath in through the nose to a count of 4. Count to yourself, not to me. Because if you're counting as you breathe in, then you're breathing out. Okay, box breaths. In 4, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. In 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4, and rest 2, 3, 4, and in 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4, and rest 2, 3, 4. Keep doing that. One more time. Now let's do the mental check. I want you to be aware of everything around you. The feeling of the air in the room, the sounds, everything from my breathing to the rustle of the blanket when I move and the air conditioner. Any sounds on the street. Everything is just there. No judgment about anything. Just notice that it's there. None of it is good, none of it is bad. And then we're going to move on to an inventory of your thoughts and your feelings without assigning them values of good or bad. A feeling of loving me or being irritated by my voice. Of feeling frustrated with work, feeling tired, feeling comfortable in the bed, feeling warm and snuggly. Everything there. You just notice it and move on. We're just taking inventory. We're not going over and over. We're just ticking off a list. Oh, there's that feeling of stress because I didn't do everything that I needed to do today. Oh, there's that feeling of being loved and cared for by my partner. Oh, there's that feeling of contentment because it's the end of the day and I get to relax. And oh, there's that feeling of frustration that I have to get up early in the morning. None of it matters. It's just a thought. Thoughts don't have substance and thoughts can't hurt you, so we're just going to notice them and move on. We're going to focus on relaxing. Now that we've let those thoughts go, we're free to focus on feeling lovely and warm and relaxed. You are going to continue to allow those thoughts to slip into your head and just be cataloged and then released. There's no judgment, no concern. Just notice it and move on. Whether they're good or bad, those thoughts will slip into your head and out of your head just as easily. Just fleeting little thoughts that can't seem to stay in place. They can't take up residence in your head. And now you can relax, starting from your very toes. Wiggle them and feel them relax. And then the balls of your feet and your arches, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, the small of your back and the pit of your belly, all relaxing, unwinding. And then maybe start at your fingertips, relaxing as you go up into your palms and your wrists, like untangling a knot where we loosen it from the outside and work our way in. Those muscles easing up in your forearms and your upper arms, your shoulders. Back to your abdomen, feeling in your rib cage and your back, relaxing, unpicking, unwinding as your shoulders relax. And finally, your entire back and creeping up your neck. So very nice. as you relax each vertebrae. So very nice as the muscles in your jaw unclench. And then your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead, creeping up the back of your skull until your entire body is completely relaxed. And now that we're relaxed, and now that we've allowed our thoughts to come and go as they please without judgment, without concern, we're going to replace those fleeting thoughts with good thoughts that stay. We're going to intentionally focus on the things that make us happy, on the people that make us happy. I want you to start by picturing the person you care for the most. And we're going to wish all good things for them. Wishing them health. And wishing them peace. Wishing them understanding. The kind of understanding to know what makes you happy and what makes you unhappy. And the kind of peace to be able to walk away from the unhappy without anger or hurt or blame. The peace to accept that happiness is something that everyone deserves. And then let's wish them security. To be able to make their choices without fear, without pressure. Let's wish them the security to make those choices of happiness and unhappiness without having to compromise. It's a lofty wish for them, isn't it? But it is what you wish for them, isn't it? Isn't that what you wish for them with all your heart? Yeah. And now let's move on to the person you love next, or as much. And let's wish them safety. Let's wish them peace. Let's wish them the understanding to know what makes them happy and unhappy. Let's wish them the peace to be able to walk away from the unhappy without anger or hurt or blame. And let's wish them the peace to accept the happiness as something that everyone deserves. And let's wish them the security to be able to make all of their choices based on what makes them happiest, without fear and without compromise. Let's think of everyone that comes next, one after another, checking them off, the people we care about, the people we love, the people we admire, even the people we sometimes dislike. Let's wish them safety and peace and understanding and security. And now, I want you to picture yourself, my love. Because sometimes it's hardest to wish for those things for ourselves. Sometimes it's hard to remember that we deserve it as well. But you just wished it for everyone, including people you don't always like. You can wish it for yourself as well. And I'll also wish it for you. Safety and peace and understanding and happiness and security. You look pretty sleepy. You don't worry about anything right now. You just enjoy knowing that you have health. In this moment, you have safety. In this moment, you have peace. In this moment, you have understanding. In this moment, you have happiness. And in this moment, you have security. And we'll deal with the next moments when they come. Sweet dreams, baby. I love you. Hey, cupcakes. Time for me to give all those thanks that I like to give so much. So, to all of you who are here listening, I appreciate your time and your attention, and for all of those likes and subscriptions and comments, you help keep me going. And please do hit that subscription button if you haven't, because I do regularly take a little while to get my videos approved. They get restricted usually the first day out of the box. I do need to get ahead of them again, and that won't happen because I'll have time to get them reviewed before they post. But ever since I've started getting almost every video restricted initially, my numbers started dipping as far as my growth, and it has been picking up again lately. So thank you all so much for coming and listening and hanging out and participating and being part of this community that I absolutely adore, and for hitting that subscription button. And of course, a special thanks to all of my bakers and pound cakes and my patrons. There is Mika Tomo, Wolf9004, Wolf, Vile Miles, Succubus Slave, Malice Silo, Army Guy 007, The Undead Toast, Mr. Fabulous, Tiny the Taxman, Meryl, Inline Flaws, Mr. Rickles, Anand, Nick, Always Able, Old Bean UK, Kalua Bear, Forces, The Swaggy Llama, Cody, Art Lowe, Pierce Tailish, Tomberry Shuffle, and Christian Cleopatra. You folks are all wonderful, and I hope you will be as good to yourselves as you are to me. I will talk to you tomorrow.